See this? That is another new day getting started. The earth keeps turning. We lost Jay this morning at about, well, the family wants to say 4:20. Technically 4:19 this morning. Wednesday, August 20, come on, watch, tell me what time. August 21st. Wednesday, 2024. So I'm Gary Pearce, and this will be the Jay and Gary Pancreatic Cancer Cast number 8, I think. Yeah, we lost Jay this morning. He finally let go at about 4:20, 4:19. And the family was all there. The medical staff gave us time to gather. I was back at the hotel, totally dead asleep because I hadn't had any in like almost 48 hours. And daughter Sara gave me a call and said they're seeing the signs. It's time to come in. Everybody who Sara and Dale and Coty were all still in the room holding vigil overnight because they're young and they can do things like that. And so Sara called me, and we all got there. Melissa got there. John Hinkie got there. And we were all standing around Jay's bedside. It took another, I don't know, almost an hour from the time I got in. His breathing was shallow. His pulse rate was hanging in at over 110, but the oxygen level of his body was about 50%, which was not sustainable. So that was the big clue to get on in there. And then pretty quickly, over the course of a minute or two, his pulse rate just dropped, and he took a couple of last shallow breaths, and that was it. He was done. The pulse rate dropped to nothing, and he was gone. Brain-wise, he had probably been gone for a while. It's hard to say just how long, but I don't think there was anything going on in there in mental activity at that point in terms of hearing us, things like that. Probably not. Hard to say. So we will do a wrap-up, I'm sure, of the Jay and Gary Pancreatic Cancer Cast. And then it's looking to me like a bunch of people want to continue the Jay and Gary show. In what form, in what name, with what people, I can't say right now because I don't know, but I think something is going to happen. So something for us to have fun with, something for those of you who would love Jay to continue with his family and friends, and then perhaps, challenge Joe Rogan for dominance of the podcast world, because that's what we probably ought to be able to do. Let me wrap this up and thank everybody who came to Urbana. That's where the hospital is, technically, in Urbana, Champaign-Urbana. Thanks to everybody who came, to everybody who sent well wishes on Facebook, in texts, in actual physical cards, in candy. Box of candy arrived from some folks in Rock Island that Jay had worked with on many of the public service activities that he was involved in up there. Jay knew a lot of people. A lot of people knew Jay, and everybody who knew him liked him or loved him, not just his family. So we thank all of you for your expressions over the past few days. And I know it's been a long few days for everyone waiting to find out what was going to happen, even though we knew what was going to happen, waiting to find out when it would happen. And so, as it turns out, it happened this morning, middle of the night, 4:20. Okay, we'll call it 4:20, and it's over. And like I said, new day, getting started. Talk to y'all later. I'm Gary Pearce for my brother Jay, the Jay and Gary show, the Jay and Gary Pancreatic Cancer Cast. One last time here. Over and out.